It's a tough industry. And so you run into a lot of people who are not willing to take a bet on new things. And I think that is right where we fit into the market.
My name is Jason Summers and I'm the owner and acting director for QC Facades. QC Facades has found a unique niche in the architectural industry by offering formats and sizes and flatnesses that really are unprecedented in the industry, are really pushing the limits of what you can do with some of these materials.
We speak the architectural lingo. We come from architectural backgrounds, but we are firmly planted in structural engineering and manufacturing techniques that uniquely positions us to be able to bridge that gap. And basically, we're design builders, essentially.
QC Facades really focuses on three main areas: metal panel, glass panel, and extrusions or screens. And with each one of those materials, we offer something that you're not always seeing, whether it be a unique finish that is made out of stainless steel, or a unique anodized surface that is not commonly used, or glass printing, silkscreen printing.
Ryan here with Envelope. Jason and I started working on this project probably 5 or 6 years ago now.
It's been a while.
This is the Kendall Red Line stop at MIT with the MBTA. What you can see we've accomplished here is using QC Facades honeycomb core technology on these metal panels. We were able to get absolutely dead flat panels, even with a cloudy mirror finish, a sea-bright aluminum in this case. Anything short of the honeycomb core, you would have had, all kinds of oil canning and wouldn't have been able to achieve the flatness with the size panels that we're looking at here. Largest one being about 5 feet by 34 feet.
We are willing to take a chance and design something custom and really to make reality out of the vision of these architects that we deal with.
What sets us apart from maybe the more standard systems is our ability to customize and do these maybe more interesting or not run-of-the-mill projects that customers bring to us.
So we were looking for very large-scale panels. These are about 4 feet by 14 feet, and they had to be extremely flat panels and perform well. But in addition to that, we wanted a finish that had a matte finish and had kind of a layered silk screen on it. So QC Facades was able to kind of meet all of those requirements. The honeycomb interior creates extreme flatness on the panel, and the multi-layered silkscreen process added that kind of texture we were looking for.
We're always trying to work with the scale of the building and the scale of our product to bring it together to create something that is quite unique and not always seen in the industry.
We chose the QC 300 honeycomb panel for the scale, primarily the fact that these panels could come in very large panel sizes with superior flatness. And because this is such a large building, we really wanted to find a panel whose scale would be commensurate with the scale of the building. And I think it really delivered in that way.
Yeah, I think for me, architecture is an opportunity to positively change the future. Buildings are around for decades, sometimes a lot longer. So I think they can be agents for change.
We started QC Facades in 2010, and on our 10-year anniversary, we wanted to do something unique and special and capture that in this Tributo magazine that we put together. And it features some of our projects that we've completed throughout the first 10 years of the company's existence. And we've worked on corporate office spaces for oil companies. We've worked on Nike's worldwide headquarters. We've worked on several airports, infrastructure, hospitals, university work, and really developed a portfolio that we've all been very proud of. And in this brochure, I put together a few quotes that meant something to me, and felt that it was important because we don't always get things right the first time, but we always try to do our best. And this one was balance, perspective, and harmony are a lifelong pursuit. Don't be discouraged if you don't find it the first try. And I think we're always trying to find that balance of perfection and developing architecture in what could be considered a perfect way. And even though we don't always strike perfection, we like to think that we do get pretty close. But if we don't hit it, and if we don't get it perfect the first time, we shouldn't be discouraged. We should keep giving it our best effort and try and do it just that much better the next time. The other quote that I found that was helpful was, finding joy in the pursuit defines the strength of our character. Sometimes we want to define our accomplishments in architecture by the end result, but really we shouldn't discredit the joy that we can gain throughout the journey of the pursuit, and not just in the final execution of a project. But there's so much education and learning and development and betterment that we get through the process of a project, and not just at the end of it.